Hello, Rochelle here. Thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel where I do exercises using the chair. Today's class is going to be a lot of Pilates. We're going to be doing some stuff where we're going to be using that chair more for balancing, and then we are going to come down onto the floor. So those of you who have difficulty coming onto that floor, feel free to do those exercises in the bed, or you can completely opt out of them if you would like. Before we get started, just make sure you have that medical clearance. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start at the end of my mat, and I'm going to go ahead and go into a mountain pose where I pull my abdominals in tight, and then I'm going to keep my knees a little soft. My feet are about hip width apart. I'm going to take a deep breath in, reach the arms to the sky. And then exhale, let's go flat back forward. And then we're going to fold it all the way down, relaxing the head. Now at this position, you're welcome to place your hands on the legs if you would like, if going down is too much. And if it's too much for your head to bring it all the way down, you can keep it a little bit more leveled. Otherwise, just relaxing the head and the neck. And then we're slowly going to roll that up. And then take a deep breath in, reaching those arms back up to the sky. And then exhale forward, folding it all the way down. And just remember your options. You don't have to go into every single pose that I go into. Just do what's best for your body, but still challenging. Now from here, I'm going to shake my head no. No, I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm going to keep trying. And then I'm going to shake my head yes. Yes, I'm going to treat my body good. And then slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. And then I'm going to take a deep breath in and reach those arms up. Exhale over to the side, stretching the side of the body. And then inhale up center. Exhale to the other side. Stretching the other side of your body. And then inhale up, and then now. And then exhale. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring my arms down. And then I'm going to go ahead and stand, put all my weight onto my left leg. And I'm going to keep my left knee soft. And then from here, I'm going to draw my right leg up. And I'm going to exhale as I draw it up, drawing the abdominals in tight. And then I'm going to bring it back. And then from this position, I'm going to squeeze the glutes, working into the low back and into the hamstrings. Inhale, exhale up. And this is where you might want to use that chair a little bit for some more stability. Exhale, and then inhale, exhale, and then inhale. Good, let's go 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. And 2. And now I'm going to hold this up. And from this position, I'm going to bring that leg up as high as I can, trying to straighten that leg as much as possible. So bring it up a little bit more. And then keep holding that for 5, 4, straightening that leg as much as you can, 3, 2, and 1, keeping that back up nice and tall. We're going to sweep that leg back again. I'm going to hold that back in this position and then bring that up for 8, 7, keep squeezing, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then bringing that down. Good. Take a deep breath in, reaching those arms up, pulling the abdominals in tight. Exhale, folding it all the way down, relaxing the head. You're going to get a nice stretch in the back of the legs here. And slowly roll it up one vertebra at a time. Hopefully that feels good. Nice little stretch. Inhale, reach those arms up. And then exhale, go ahead and bring those arms back to your side. And now moving on to the other leg. So we're going to keep going back and forth, but I'm going to keep also adding to that. So I'm going to draw my weight onto that right leg, and then I'm going to move that left leg up, keeping the abdominals in tight. Try not to round your back forward. So back is up tight, shoulders are back and down. Exhale, and then we're going to sweep it back. Inhale, tightening your glutes and working the hamstrings and lower back. And then using that chair when you need to. We're going to try to keep that right knee a little bit soft. Inhale, exhale. Good. Let's go 5 more. Here's 5, 4, tightening those abdominals. Exhale. 3, 2, and holding this up. You're going to hold that leg up as high as you can. Try to keep that back up nice and tall. Draw that leg up a little bit higher if you can, keeping that leg as straight as possible. Holding that, but breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweeping that back, drawing it behind you, squeezing those glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then drawing that leg in. Good. Take a deep breath in, reaching those arms up. Exhale, flat back, and then folding it all the way down again. And then slowly rolling that up. And then inhale as you reach up. And then exhale, we're going to go back to that right leg. And then I'm going to add to this, going into a pyramid pose. So I'm going to stretch that leg out to the side. So let's start with our leg sweep, keeping that left knee soft. Inhale, and then exhale, lift, drawing the abdominals in. And then inhale. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and holding this up, keeping that leg as straight as possible. Keep bringing that leg up a little bit higher if you can. Breathing, holding that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and drawing it back behind you. Squeezing that up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now I'm going to draw that leg out, going into a pyramid pose. And then from here, I'm going to tuck my hips back underneath me. Take a deep breath in, reaching those arms up. Exhale, flat back, and then fold it all the way down. And then go to walk your hands to the left side of your body, to the left leg. But when you do this, watch your hips from moving to the right. Try to keep them going straight back behind you. And then slowly walk it back center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to the right leg. Okay, or if you're mirroring me, it's your left leg. And then coming back center. And then slowly bring it up one vertebra at a time. Good, and then draw the shoulders back and down. Okay, and then from this position, I'm going to draw the arms up. I'm going to reach it over to the side, getting a nice stretch in the side of the body again. And then inhale, bring it back up center. Draw the shoulders down, exhale to the other side. Now, still continue to breathe in each of these moves. Don't just wait for my cues, okay? So we're not holding our breath at all in any move. Inhale up and then exhale down. I'm going to go and step it back together to the front of the mat. Draw my weight onto that right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as I draw that left leg up and then swing it back. Inhale, exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then holding this up at the top, keeping that leg as straight as you can. See if you can drive it a little bit higher. Breathing, holding that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drawing it back, and then squeezing it back behind you for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I'm going to go ahead and swing that out, pointing the toes in the front corners of the mat. Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath in, exhale, flat back forward, folding it all the way down. Then I'm going to walk my hands to my right leg, try to keep the hips straight back behind you. And then coming back center, inhale, exhale to the other side. And then bringing it back center, taking a deep breath in. And then exhale through your mouth as you roll it back up. Okay. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and open that out wide. Pulling it back center, switching to the other side. Opening that out wide, coming back center, opening out wide. One more time on each side. And then the other side, opening out wide. And then coming back center. And then let's go and draw that left leg back together with the right. All right, so we're gonna add some more to that. We're gonna start with our leg sweep. So drawing your weight on that left leg, but keeping the knee soft. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale as you draw that leg up as high as you can, and then bring it back. Squeezing your glutes. Here we go, 7. Oop, losing that balance. 6. Here's 5. 4, keeping your abdominals in tight. 3, 2, and holding this up, keeping that leg as straight as you can, drawing it a little bit higher, breathing, holding that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back behind you and squeeze that up. Okay, so now from here, I'm gonna try and get my hips. I'm opening out to the side a little bit, but I'm gonna try to get them a little bit more parallel, going straight forward to the floor for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna open that up out to that pyramid stretch. Take a deep breath in, reach those arms up. Exhale as you stretch forward, folding it all the way down. Then I'm gonna walk my hand to the right leg this time. Relaxing your head. This is too much. Feel free to use a block too, or something that will help stack you up a little bit higher, or you can bring your hands up on the legs if you need to. Come back center, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, opening it to the other side. And then go ahead and bring it back center, and then slowly roll it up. All right, so now from this position, I'm gonna take it into a plie squat. So having my toes out in the corners, in the direction of the corners of the mat, I'm gonna go ahead and bend my knees in the same direction as my big toes are going, opening that out nice and wide. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw the shoulders back and down. All right, and then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and open those arms up. I'm gonna take a deep breath in. I'm gonna exhale as I open up, and I'm gonna inhale as I close. Exhale, open, inhale, close. Let's go 4 more. 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1. I'm going to add a level of difficulty to this. If this next one is too much on your back, stay here. Otherwise, we're going to go into spinal rotation and then come back center. Spinal rotation, come back center. Here we go. 7. Make sure you exhale using your abdominals too. 6. Here's 5. 5, 4, 4, 3. Breathe. 2, and last 1, and 1. Good, take a deep breath in, reach it up, and then exhale, bring it back together. And then I'm gonna come down, or I'm gonna bring my feet together, bring my arms down. All right, now moving on to the other leg, back to that left leg. Go ahead and bring your weight to the right leg, and take a deep breath in. And then exhale, draw that left leg up, and then draw it back behind you. Here we go, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and holding this one up. Join the abdominals in tight, leg is straight. Draw it up a little higher if you can get it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweeping that leg back behind you. Okay, and then lifting that up, and then I'm going to again watch my hips from opening to the side, and I'm going to try to keep them going straight forward for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to open that up to that pyramid pose here. Take a deep breath in, flat back forward, folding it all the way down. I'm walking my hands to the left leg. And then let's say you notice my hips are kind of coming out to the right, so I'm going to draw them back to center, bringing them back in, the hands, and then exhale to that right leg. And then bringing that back center, and then slowly rolling that up, 1 vertebra at a time. And then from this position, I'm going to draw the arms up. I'm going to open it out to the side, bringing it back center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go one more on each side, and then I'm going to add that level of difficulty by going into our plie squat. So from here, I'm going to go and make sure my toes are going into the direction as the corners of my mat are. And I'm going to draw myself down into that plie squat, pulling my knees out in the direction of my toes. And then from here, I'm going to keep going side to side. 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Inhale, make sure you're using that breath, and exhale, and then bringing it up, taking it back to the front of your mat. Okay, we're going to add one more step to this. When we go into that, where we draw ourselves into our plie squat, we're going to draw the heels up off of the mat. So your options are to keep the heels down if you need to, or one heel at a time. All right, here we go. Let's start with our leg sweep. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale up. 8, inhale. 7, draw that leg up as high as you can, squeezing your abdominals. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and holding this one up. Exhale, but still continuing to breathe after that exhale. Holding up higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing that leg back, squeezing your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opening those legs out to that pyramid. Take a deep breath in, reaching those arms up. Flat back forward, folding it all the way down. And then rolling that up one vertebra at a time. Good, we just went straight down and back up. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale. We're going to go ahead and bring those arms in front of us, and then I'm going to take it into that plie squat. Okay, before adding my heels up off the floor, inhale, exhale, just opening those arms for 4, 3, 2, 1, adding that spinal rotation. Stay there though if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing the heels up off the floor. Okay, we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Switch heels if you need to. 3, 2, and let's go again. I'm going to add to this. Let's go another 4, 3. Switch heels again if you need to. 2, and 1. Draw those heels down and then bring it back up. Nice job. Go ahead and step it to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in, reach those arms up. And then exhale, going back to that leg sweep with that left leg, okay? We're gonna add, okay, where we go side to side this time, but we'll add with the heels lifted off the floor. All right, take a deep breath in. Exhale as you lift. 8, sweep it back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding this one up, keeping that leg as straight as you can, drawing it up as high as possible, breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drawing that leg back and lifting it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then I'm going to bring that leg back, pointing in the direction of the mat. Take a deep breath in, reach those arms up. Exhale forward, folding it all the way down. And then slowly rolling it up. And then take a deep breath in, reach those arms up, pulling your abdominals in tight. Exhale to the side for 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. 1 more each side. And then I'm going to go into that plie squat, drawing those knees out wide. And I'm going to keep going for 4, 3, 2, so 2 on each side. And then 1, and then I'm going to increase that level of difficulty, so feel free to stay here. I'm going to draw the heels up off of the floor, and I'm going to keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5. If you have one heel up, switch it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we added a little bit more on the other side, so let's do it on this side too. 4, 3, switch your heel again if you need to. And 1. Ooh, that's hard. And 1. Good. And then drawing those heels down and then bringing it in, stepping it together. Good. I'm going to take a little bit of a moment so I can stretch out my quadriceps. I'm going to draw my weight back to my left. I'm going to pick my heel up off the ground, or my foot up off the ground. If you need to, stay here, but if you have that flexibility, go ahead and grab onto the foot and then pull the knees together. And I'm going to draw this arm up. So you're welcome to stay holding onto the chair, okay, or leaning it forward into that dancer's pose. And I'm going to go ahead and rotate my shoulders from being open out to the side to going forward. And then I'm going to press that foot into my hand a little bit more for a deeper stretch. But feel free to go where you need to go. And then pulling that back in. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, drawing that other leg up. Feel free to stay here. If you need to move that chair to the other side, that's fine. Okay, so if you want to hold on to that, or you can turn your body to where you can hold on to it, and that's completely okay too. And then I'm going to draw this arm up. I'm going to lean it forward. I'm going to keep my shoulders going forward, and then I'm going to press my foot into my hand, deepening that stretch. And then let's go ahead and bring that up and back center. Good, nice work. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the floor now. So like I said, if you have difficulty going onto the floor, feel free to opt out of the next portion of this, or you can try doing these moves in your bed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start where I have my hands underneath my shoulders and I've got my knees under my hips. And I like to go onto my fist. This right here gets to be a little too much for my wrist. You're welcome to go here. This is the normal position that we do in yoga. But like I said, I prefer going onto my fist. That feels more comfortable for me. All right, so from this position, you're welcome to stay here if you need to when we start hovering our knees up, okay? Your other option is you can be in this position, more of a plank, where you're holding this versus hovering the knees. Okay, this next move is a lot of work into those quadriceps. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and curl my toes, tuck my toes under. I'm watching my back from rounding like this and keeping my abdominals in tight. And then I'm gonna draw my knees up about just maybe about 4 inches off the floor. Okay, so I'm lifting those knees and I'm gonna hold this here, breathing. Now, feel free to stay here, or like I said, to make it a little bit easier, you're gonna draw your legs out in this position if you need to. Okay, otherwise, I've got my knees about 90 degrees. And then from here, I'm gonna draw that left leg out and pull it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then I'm gonna switch legs, going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, that's a lot of work. That burns. And then go ahead and bring those knees down. And then I'm going to stretch that out into a child's play. I'm going to untuck my toes, draw my knees about mat width apart, and I'm going to pull it back into a child's play. Nice stretch in the shoulders and into the glutes and low back. And then I'm going to bring that up again. All right, one more time. So I'm gonna tuck my toes under. I'm gonna draw my knees up, and this time I'm gonna start with that right leg, kicking it out. I'm gonna go 4 times this time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching legs 4 times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching legs again 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Switching again. I promise this gets easier if you keep doing this. 3, 2, 1. Switching again 2 times. Whew. And then 2 times again. Feeling a little shaky? Not as bad as it was a few days ago when I did this. Okay, 2 times again. 2 times. 1 time on each leg for 4. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drawing those knees down, pulling those knees about as wide as that mat, and then sitting down into that. And getting a nice stretch in the upper back. And then go ahead and bring that up. We're going to take a break from this position, and we're going to come onto our backs. So I'm going to draw myself onto my back. And then from here, I'm going to pull my hands underneath my head. I'm going to start with a basic crunch, lifting it up, pulling it down. So I'm pulling my chest up towards the ceiling, and then I'm coming back down. But I'm relaxing my neck into my hands, so I'm not using my neck to lift me up. I'm using my abdominals to lift me up. So let's go 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. And now I'm gonna draw my legs to a tabletop position. What I mean by that is try not to let your heels drop down. Keep them up so you're still activating into your quads. Bring it up and down for 4, 3, 2, and let's go 4 more. Breathing 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now I'm going to hold this up, and I'm going to draw that left leg straight out and in for 4. Here's 3, 2, 1, and switch. 4, 3. If any time you need to relax that upper body and the shoulders, go ahead and do so. And 1. Okay, now I'm going to draw that left leg out. I'm going to pull myself down for a moment, and I'm going to rotate my leg in small circles. 4, 3, 2. Watch that low back from overarching. Try to press it down a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to draw my shoulders back up. I'm going to switch directions on my circle. Try to only move from the leg. See if you can not let the rest of your body move. Let's go 2 more circles. And then drawing that leg in. Okay, bringing it back down. Draw the right leg out. Small circles. 4, 3, 2. Try to only move from that leg. And 1. Keeping this foot lifted. Shoulders off the ground. And let's switch directions. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm keeping the shoulders off. I'm going to draw that leg in. I'm going to alternate my legs straight out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise, both legs are going to come out and in for 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now I'm going to hold those legs out. I'm going to draw the shoulders off. Or back onto the ground. I'm going to draw those legs straight out. I'm going to rotate them in small circles. Now if you need to, you can have your hands underneath your low back, but whatever you do, try to keep that low back pressed down so it's not overarching. Drawing them in circles, only moving from those legs. Okay, let's go 2 more in this direction. 1 more, and then I'm going to reverse. So always feel free to go back to one of the other variations if you need to. Okay. Let's go 1 more circle all the way around. Okay, and then bringing your knees back into tabletop position. All right, I'm going to add on to this. So I'm going to extend those legs out, and as I pull them in, I'm going to draw the shoulders up off the floor. Pull them out together. Feel free to alternate your legs here. Bring them out and pull them back in. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drawing those legs back out one more time. I'm going to bring them into circles, small circles for 4, 3, here's 2, and 1, and then reverse directions. 4, hear my hip popping, 3, here's 2, and 1. Woo, and then draw that in. Go ahead and pull your knees in, rock them side to side. Just getting a little massage into the back. Pressing that back down into the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good, and then I'm going to take it into a pencil stretch. So I'm going to draw my legs straight out. I'm going to scoot up a little bit on that mat. Arms are going above the head. So pretend there's one person on each end of your body pulling you apart. A nice stretch in your abdominals. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. And then we're going to roll it over onto our stomachs for more stretches. So I'm going to bring it into a modified cobra. I'm going to draw my elbows in towards my belly button, and I'm trying to lengthen my abdominals. But I'm not giving way to my low back, because the moment I just let go, I feel a lot of stress in that low back. So I'm still continuing to drawing my abdominals, my belly button in to prevent stress in my low back. Okay, keep pulling onto that, and then let's go ahead and bring it down. Now I'm going to stretch out the quadriceps, so feel free to stay here. If you're able to grab onto your foot, go ahead and grab onto it. Pulling it in towards your glutes as much as you can. It's so important to stretch. Stretch throughout the day, or find time to just take a long session to really stretch out your body at least a couple times a week if you're not doing it daily. And then go ahead and switch legs. Drawing that leg in. Stretching helps get that blood moving more through your body, and the more we get blood moving, the faster we heal in areas that we might have issues or inflammation. Just breathe through your stretching. And you can keep holding that for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring this up into a wide leg child pose. I'm going to draw my hips back, stretching my arms forward. And if you need to, you can rotate the other direction of your mat to where you're more perpendicular to your mat. And then I'm going to walk my hands up, and I'm going to go ahead and take one leg forward, and I'm going to reach towards my toes, stretching into the hamstring. And then breathe through this. See if you can stretch a little bit deeper. I'm trying to draw the shoulders away from the ears though. And then go ahead and bring that up, and I'm going to switch legs. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, reaching towards your other foot. And then trying to stretch that in a little bit deeper. And then I'm going to draw my shoulders back and down a little bit more. And then go ahead and release that. And then I'm going to sit with my legs crossed. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, and then exhale, stretching the side of the body. I'm really going to try to press that arm away from my body, and I feel like it stretches more down the side. And then inhale, reach the arms up, exhale over to the other side. Good, inhale, reaching those arms up, and then exhale out. And then roll the shoulders back and down. And then from here, I'm going to stretch ear to shoulder. And then lift it up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to the other side, stretching ear to shoulder. And then it's really important that we don't lift our shoulders up, because if we do that, we're going to lose the stretch. And then I'm going to roll my chin down, and I'm going to roll from ear to shoulder. So since I had my little neck, I pulled my muscle in my neck, it's really come a long way. If you watch any of my other videos, pulled a neck muscle. But because I keep doing these neck stretches, I have healed so much faster than what I would have if I would have tried keeping my neck stiff and straight. So I did not allow my body to stiffen up. I kept moving through that inflammation and that pain. So I really encourage you guys, if you have that similar kind of problem, of course, get it checked out by the doctor, but it's really important to move through that discomfort so we don't stiffen up. All right, take a deep breath in, reach those arms up. Exhale to praying hands. Inhale up one more time, and then exhale, open. Awesome work, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again.